In the previous video, we learned to find the HCF, highest common factor, or we say greatest common factor, GCF, of three numbers by factorization method. And now here we're going to learn to find the HCF or GCF of given numbers, any numbers it is, whether there are 3 numbers or 5 numbers or 10 numbers or 15 numbers, any numbers they are, by division method. All right, so it's quite a little lengthier it is, all right, but it's quite nice. Let's see. All right, we have 3 numbers now: 136, 170 and 255. Always arrange those numbers in ascending order. All right, and now after that you have to find out the common factors of the highest common factors of two numbers, and the result of this. All right, you got something here. You got the HCF of, you got the HCF here, right? Your HCF of this one you get the HCF of these two numbers, and once you get HCF of these two numbers, then again find the HCF of these two numbers. What will be the HCF of these two? So HCF 1 it is and HCF 2 it is. So this HCF 2 is the final HCF of these all three numbers. All right, so first you need to find out the HCF of any two numbers you find out. All right, any two numbers. It's not necessary that you need to take this first two or this first two. Any two numbers you first find out, and then with that HCF number and the left third number, find the HCF of those two numbers. Then the final HCF will be the HCF of the all given numbers. So here first I will find out HCF of 136 and 170. All right, I told you, like, take the smallest number because it's very easier to divide, that's why. All right, so here I'm going to find out the HCF of first 136 and 170 by division method. So I have to divide the bigger number by the smaller number. So 136 times 1, you'll get 136, and from you'll get 4, and then it will be 6 minus 6, you'll get 34. And now you know that we always divide by the remainder to the initial divisor. All right, the initial divisor was 136, so we'll be dividing 136 by 34, and to divide it, it's 3 and it's 13. 3 times 4, I think 3 times 4, how much it is? 4 times 4, that's 16, and 4 times 3, that's 12, and 136. Yeah, so 34 times 4, it is 136, and you got, remainder is here 0 due to the number 34. So this is your HCF here. All right, so you got HCF of 136 and 170 equals 34. Now you need to find out HCF of this 34, the result 34, and the third number. Our third number is 255. All right, so 255. So again, in the process, you need to divide the bigger number by the smaller number, that is 34. All right, so 34 and it is 25. All right, 3 times 8, let's try it by 8 times, whether it is going to be or not. 8 times 4, that is 32, carry over 3. 8 times 3, 24, and 3, 27 it's going to be. No, not by 34, not by 8, we need to divide by 7. All right, you need to multiply by 7. So 7 times 4, that is 28, carry over 2. 7 times 3, that's 23, so 238. All right, so 34 times 7, you're going to get 238. And now 15 minus 8, you'll get 7, and 4 minus 3, you'll get 17. And now you got remainder, and you know the process. The remainder now divides the initial divisor, and your initial divisor is 34. All right, so 17 times 2, 34. Hey, we got the remainder again, 0. So whenever you get remainder 0, due to what you got the remainder 0? Due to 17 you got the remainder 0. So 17 is your now HCF. So therefore HCF of 34 and 255 is 17. So finally see, HCF of 34 and 255 itself, the common factors, the highest common factors of 34 and 255, it is 17. All right, and 34 is itself the highest common factors of 136 and 170. 70. That's why the highest common factor or the greatest common factors of 34 is representing the common factors of these two. So, all right, so these two, instead of writing 34, I can write now these two, 136, 170 and 255 is 17. Answer. This is how we need to find out the greatest common factor. highest common factors of the any given three numbers. First find out the common factors of any two given numbers, and then the result you will get one HCF, and that HCF number and the third number you again find out the HCF of both. All right, and the final HCF, HCF2 you can say, the second HCF you will get, that will be the final HCF of the all given numbers. All right, and if you want, then you can do this by the factorization method also. That will be even shorter method. All right,